So for this lesson, what I want to take you through is I want to take you through the fillet feature. Now, the fillet feature, unlike the revolve boss base and extruded boss base, it doesn't create a part. Rather, it allows you to customize an existing part. Now, fillet feature, it should be in your features toolbar by default. But if it isn't, it's as easy as just going into your customize options and then selecting it from there. So if I click on fillet icon, you'll see that in the fillet feature manager, you're given 4 types of fillets. Now I'm going to go through each of these in succession, starting with the full round fillet. Now, what the full round fillet basically does is it takes 3 faces and it makes a fillet based around those faces. So you're going to see what I mean when I pick out these faces. So I'm going to pick the top one, the front face, and the bottom face. Now, if you have full preview ticked, what it'll do is it'll give you a wireframe of what will happen if you click OK. So that looks fine right there. So basically from what you can see is that it's taken the thickness, by selecting these 3 faces, it's taken the thickness of the block and used that as the diameter for the fillet. Yeah. Okay, so moving back in fillet, what I'm going to show you next is the face fillet feature. Now, face fillet, unlike the full round fillet, it gives you a radius option plus 2 face set boxes that you can fill. So basically what I want to do is I want to create a fillet along this edge here between these 2 faces. So in each of these face set boxes, I'm going to select one face, the top of the main body, and then the top or the front face of the boss. I'm going to keep the radius at 2mm because I actually don't have a lot of space here to work with. And from the wireframe, I can see how it will turn out, and it looks fine just there. Now, next one I'm going to use is the variable radius fillet, which is here. Now, what the variable radius fillet allows you to do is it allows you to start off with one radius, one edge, but gradually go on to a different radius at another edge. So I'm just going to, in my items to fillet, I'm going to pick this edge here at the bottom of the back section. Now, next you go down to variable radius parameters. And the variable radius parameters, you're given V1, V2, which are basically the ends of the edge that I've assigned. Now when I select V1, I'm going to start off with 20mm. And then in V2, I'm going to set that to 10mm. Now as you can see from the full preview, what I mean by variable radius, so I've started out with 10mm at one end, but it's gradually increasing to 20mm. And I can also make this transition either straight or smooth, but I want to keep it smooth. Click OK, and there you have the resultant fillet. Now lastly, I'm going to use the constant radius fillet. Constant radius is probably the simplest to use, because all it asks you to do is it asks you for the radius that you want to fillet at, which are going to keep at 2mm, and you can select either the edge face features or loops that you want to fillet. So I can either select the edges, like so, and you're given a preview here, or if I delete the edges, I can also select the entire face. So I'm just going to keep it on the face for the time being. And there you have it.